Great. Yeah, it's like there's not much in the game that is inherently fun. Spelunking in chasms is a little bit entertaining. Spelunking is inherently fun. I'll give them that. But you know, I don't want to do that much. Like, it's not something I really want to do. I want to build, you know what I mean? There's not much you can build that is inherently fun. Let's put it that way. I don't know why they hate builders. I don't know why. I mean, maybe that's not fair, but I don't know why Mojang seems to hate builders. Okay, I mean, that is unfair, because it is not hate. I don't know why they neglect builders, is what I really mean to say. Why do they neglect the people who just want to build cool stuff in the game? Oops. Wait, was it here? Was it right there? And you know, Microsoft bought Mojang, and then they started using Microsoft started using Minecraft to demo VR things for a while, virtual reality things. You know what? I don't even know what Microsoft is doing with Mojang and with Minecraft. I don't even know what they're doing. What's their plan? I mean, if they make a virtual reality version of Minecraft, where you actually punch things in 3D and then place blocks in 3D, I mean, that's kind of cool. That might be cool. But if it's virtual reality Minecraft, where you get a pixely sword and punch zombies in 3D, then that's the worst thing in the world. Like, it's the least imaginative thing in the world. I don't really know. I don't really know what the plan is, what the business plan is. And I can't figure it out. It's not like other companies, you can just figure out their business plan, right? Apple, what's their business plan? Sell iPhones. Cool. It's a pretty simple plan. Right? Make more iPhones, sell more iPhones. I mean, that's the business plan for Apple. I mean, it's not quite that simple, but it's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Like Google, what's their business plan? Sell more ads and search, and just kind of speculative research like self-driving cars, I guess. So like, you know, search, advertising, and then whatever money they have left over, speculative research into high-tech stuff. That's the Google business plan, and like you can understand it. I mean, even if you don't agree with it, I guess a lot of investors don't agree with how much money they spend on speculative research as opposed to paying dividends. Which I understand. All right, you want more money. You don't want them to spend the money on things that aren't in your wallet. As an investor, I understand, but you know, at least it makes sense. Their business plan, like the Tesla Motors, what's their business plan? Electric cars, and now they've bought Solar City, so electric cars and solar panels and batteries. So like electrify your house is the plan. Like, you know, it makes sense, right? What is the business plan for Microsoft and Mojang? What are they doing? What is their plan? What are they gonna do? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. What is the business plan? Let me just put this. 3, 7, 8. So how much wood do I need? I shouldn't need that much. How much wood do I have? Not that much. Oh, I should leave that with the blocks. Should I plant the jungle trees in holes? I feel like I should plant the jungle trees in holes. Do they grow in holes? I mean, it's still not quite tall enough to actually reach the top bits, even in the holes. I mean, Minecraft Realms kind of makes sense. Like, if you can get subscription, would Minecraft be better with a subscription model? I don't think so. Well, maybe like a half. Like, should it be an MMO? Should Minecraft be I think it could be. It could be like an MMO with like realms, which they have realms. Like, or whatever it is, facilitate multiplayer. But then the multiplayer bits are kind of missing. Like, everybody who runs a Minecraft server with more than like 3 people has to have mods, have to have like admin mods, like mods, like people mods, but also mods to the game, like modifications to the game, moderators and modifications. Wow, that was difficult. So like anyone who runs a Minecraft server with more than like 3 people has to have moderators and modifications. Like Minecraft by itself does not function as a community game, right? Because it's just not enough tools to keep people in line and to make sure things don't fall apart because of griefers. So Minecraft, like, it's not enough. It's not a good enough game for multiplayer, really. It's, I mean, like, yeah, what I mean, like, people do it anyway, but they do it by modifications and moderators. Whereas a lot of other games, you go online, you don't need it, right? If you play Dota or you play Counter-Strike, you don't need to supply your own modifications and moderators to play Counter-Strike. You know what I mean? It's like, why is it so laborious and tedious to do stuff in Minecraft? So, yeah. What could the Minecraft business model possibly be? One that makes sense and makes money. Makes sense and makes dollars. I'm not sure if the DLC model is all that good. The annual release model probably not good either. Like Minecraft is such a unique game. It's such a unique game that there's no known business model for it. A free-to-play quasi-MMO where if you pay money you get extra stuff. Maybe. I mean, you can imagine a server where, for example, it's free build, but if you pay money, then you get like more territory. like that sort of business model can work. Like you can like grow your territory organically. Is that a missing torch there? Let me just put that there. You can like you get like land grants. Maybe like the more stuff you do, or like if you help people out, you get land grants, which is like how many. Sapling, the server I used to play on, has this kind of thing where you can like your game time increase your ability to claim land, and the land you claim, other people can't grief. I mean, you can still like build in public areas, but then you have no real protection against griefing if you do. And so like you kind of you earn land from playing, and then you can claim land and stuff like that. So imagine like a free build server where you can just build wherever, but if you pay money, then you can claim land, or you can claim more land. Isn't that how Second Life works? I think that is how Second Life works. So this similar to a Second Life model, but the Second Life has a much bigger economy, and Second Life is not that popular. Like this, I mean, if anyone here is really into Second Life, then maybe you'll be offended when I say that. But not that many people play Second Life. Like the people who do play it might be really into it, but there's not really that many people who play it. I need to clean this out really. Let me do a bit of inventory management. Move the granite up there. You know, I want to take the dirt. Spruce, acacia, oak. Wait, that's jungle. Oak is that side. Oak and more acacia. Also, we are moving this away. Not gonna do any more minecarts. Alright, let's just move that into storage. Grab more carrots too. Second Life. The thing with Second Life is that I think it went a little bit too much pay to win. I mean, you don't really win anything in Second Life. But like the pay perks got so severe that other people don't really have anything to do. Like I think I tried playing Second Life like once. Like you log in and you look around, and then like you see all the stuff that other people have built, and you're like, oh cool. And then you try to figure out what you can build, and it turns out you can't do anything because you're not paying any money. so it's like, I mean, alright, sure, I mean, you want me to pay money, I get it, you know, I can get you want me to pay money. Like, if I were you, I would also want me to pay money. But the problem is that, like, there's no real starting point. Armor, mechanisms, transport. Do I have transport? Or did I put it into mechanisms? Where did I put minecart tracks before? Mechanisms and circuitry. I guess it counts as mechanisms. We haven't got any circuitry. Like we haven't done any. Haven't done anything with redstone really, and we're out of gold. I guess we have a stack of gold there. Alright. Maybe I should just try Second Life again. I mean, the technology is not that great. Like it's kind of it's slow and it's laggy and it's kind of low polygons, and then there's like everything. Like people get to make their own stuff, right? And so the polygon situation is not very well balanced. And you know, a lot of people aren't professional 3D modelers, not even close. And so it varies a lot, your experience. I remember gambling machines. Like, I think they banned them since, but the time that I went into Second Life, there were like gambling machines. Which is the weirdest thing because what are you gambling? Like you're gambling, you spend real money to buy virtual money to try and gamble for more virtual money, but of course the whole gambling thing is rigged against you because the house always wins, right? Because like the odds are set so that you're always like the casino always comes out on top in the long run. And so there's all these gambling machines that just don't really do anything except lose money for you. And I don't have any money to gamble anyway because I don't pay anything to play the game. So the whole thing is, I guess the business model for Second Life is also a bit suspect and probably not correct. Let me just get a whole lot of wood. Just get a ridiculous. Although I do also need other tools. Let me just, for example, make. I do need like shovels as well. I only have one there. I mean, the thing is, if Minecraft itself was better programmed, a lot of these problems might disappear. For example, if like the multiplayer experience was such that like you had moderator tools built in and you have like anti-griefing. What the? Is there? Oh, there's a block of wood up there. I didn't get. All right, well, there's floating wood. Like if there's anti-griefing mechanisms built into the game itself that you don't need to like you don't need moderators and modifications as much. Then I mean I can imagine it would be less costly to set up a Minecraft server, right? And so then it'll be easier to set up good Minecraft servers because like what is a good Minecraft server? A good Minecraft server, as we know it, is one that has good moderators. Because griefing happens, right? So it's a server that has griefing under control, and the moderators are able to solve problems efficiently, and that's a good server. That's all it is. It's just good moderators. But it's not just good moderators because the amount of work a moderator has to do is directly related to how hard it is to do anything in the game, right? So if you're a moderator on a server, look, it's the tools, right? It's the tools that you have available. So for example, if somebody does a bit of griefing, how long does it take you to figure out who the griefer was and ban them? Like if that takes you 1 minute, then each moderator can ban one griefer per minute. And so then resolving these problems is relatively easy. And what it means, if you can ban one griefer per minute, is that you need fewer moderators per griefer that appears. So like if 100 griefers attack your server every day, so then it takes you about 2 hours to ban them all. Then you need the moderator to work for 2 hours a day on your server, and that's kind of amazing if you can do it that well, right? Like one moderator can handle 100 griefer attacks. That's pretty amazing. But that's not how Minecraft is. Anyone who runs a server knows not how it is. If it takes you half an hour to figure out who the griefer is and ban them, which is more likely the case, then your moderators play for like 3 hours a day, and they're spending that whole time working unpaid labor, then one moderator can only deal with 6 griefers per day. And so then if you get 10 griefers attack your server in a day, you need 2 moderators to deal with it. And so like you see how the math just it's just simple math, right? So the more time it takes for the moderator to deal with problems, the more moderators you need per player. and it's just math. And so if your moderation tools are efficient and easy to use, then the cost of moderating is a lot lower because you don't spend as much time moderating, right? It's just math. It's just economics. It's just cost versus benefits. It's just that.